Abel,
Yeah,
can I come in?
yeah.
You okay?
No.
At least you're being honest.
I I talked to him after everyone left, and I think he's mad at me.
Bill?
Yeah,
What does he have to be mad at you about?
because I don't know who he is. I uh, I don't know who he is. And that's a bad thing, right?
I mean, he's your brother.
I I don't there's I don't know. I don't know what to do. He's upset because he thinks I don't believe him, and I do to some extent, but I don't know. I don't know what to do.
It's difficult.
He's he's on his last life again.
Oh, who knows at this point?
What am I gonna do if he goes away again? How long am I gonna have to feel this way?
No time limit on it. There's no clock. One day you'll wake up and you'll realize that you didn't think about it, that you didn't weren't reminded of whatever it is, and I guess that's when you'll know that beginning to heal. That's how it works with grief. And
But how how am I grieving someone if they're alive?
maybe you're grieving what you used to have, or
But
what could have been.
he says he said he is him, but then why do I still feel so weird? I don't he's
Something must have changed him, or maybe he knows
he
something, or
the Osiris he mentioned.
yeah,
He he made a deal with the Parallax to stay here, and then that other one was here, but then he left, and then he came back. Can I say something that's gonna sound weird?
go for it.
The back in Zero, he was warm, and now he's not. He doesn't feel the same. And I know no one else is going to notice that. I know Val might have, maybe Cooper, if I think about it now, but it's the most noticeable part for me is that our hugs don't feel the same. That's the worst part.
You have to take my word for it. It'll be okay. We can't change how people feel, how people think about us, but we can sure as hell be there for them anyways. And if you want to be there for Bill, even though he's not happy with you right now, for reasons that I'm not sure if I understand, then that's what you have to do. I don't think he's mad at you for any good reason. I don't think what you meant was that he's not the same person. Maybe that he's changed, maybe that he's not acting like the
Cody,
same person, but what?
I don't know anymore. I want to believe what he says is true, but honestly, I said that because I didn't know if he would remember saying that to me. Because he told me that back in Zero, during when he was king, we were talking and he said he was afraid to die. And I don't, that this is, I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. And I can't tell him that because then he's just gonna want to leave me again. Because he thinks I don't love him or something. I do, but I just don't. I don't know what to do. I feel like a bad sister for even thinking he's not real. I feel like this is just some big trick. That they're just messing with my head. I don't know.
That's okay. None of us do. Just makes you just like the rest of us. I think,
I don't
well,
want to think that. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I don't want to think that Clearitis and Devo were right. Because I don't think they were, but. What if they. What if they are? I don't know.
Well, no matter if they're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. This, especially with Clearitis, we're beyond that right now. Their actions, they, at least Clearitis, I can't really speak so much for Diva, but it's gotten out of hand. And I think right now, their assumptions are being made in bad faith. So, and you're sure as hell allowed to be mad at them for thinking this way. But if you truly believe that you think this is your Or if you believe that, I don't know. No.
I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to think anymore. I feel crazy. I don't know. I don't even know who's right and who's wrong, and I don't want to tell him that I'm I don't know if I believe him or not because he'll want to leave, and I don't want him to leave. God. I sound pathetic.
You sound confused, not pathetic. You're
I feel like
reacting
all I
like
ever
any
do
other
is
person
cry
would.
about this.
You have every right to be confused right now. And you have no expectation to know what's going on.
I just feel like at this point nothing I do is going to matter if no one's going to listen. Sometimes I wish I could go back to being ignorant and the way I was before so I didn't have to deal with all of this anymore. Sometimes when this gets so bad, uh, I think about going back with Sim and the Parallax and just never leaving. And I know it's not what I want, but sometimes I think about it. Because if I was there, then I wouldn't have to. I, I wouldn't have to see all of this. I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't grow up.
You wouldn't have learned all the things you know now. You wouldn't have done all the good you've done up to this point. And what would that make for the rest of us?
I know. It's not what I want, and I know it's not. It's just sometimes I think about it. I don't know why, but I do. I think it would be my worst nightmare going back with them, but sometimes I think about it, and I wish I never left. Because maybe if I didn't, no one would be here.
Is that really a good thing? Would where we would have been better than where we are now? The people we would have been, the person I would have been. I don't like to think about that. Not to say that that's bad for you to have those thoughts, because your mind is just trying to rationalize anything, trying to make anything, any sort of reality where anything's better. And it's sometimes our minds are our worst enemies. Sometimes our brains like to play tricks on us and make us think of all these scenarios where, what if this happened? And the truth is, it's not worth thinking about because it can't happen. We can't just go back. We can't go back and change how things went. We can't do any of that. And all we can do is go forward. And going forward, I want to do everything in my power to at least have there be a glimmer of hope left for us. And because you all deserve it. I don't know how I'm going to do that. But that's the part where we're going to have to figure it out as we go along. And that's the part where you're going to have to figure it out. What you don't know now is something you'll know in the future. You just have to wait and see it through.
Are you sure?
Positive. We're all just taking one big cliff dive into rocky waters. Maybe we won't hit any rocks at all and we'll sit in a nice spring where we'll be fine, and maybe we'll hit a few rocks going down. We can't know until we do it. It's a risk. But you have to be willing to take it. And right now you're going down at hundreds of miles per second. So there's not really much you can do to stop. Except for keep going. More often than not, it's gonna hurt. But the rocks look less jagged when you get a closer look at them.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have said that to you if it weren't for you.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You've apologized more than enough. And don't apologize for apologizing either. I swear to God, that's a loop that never ends. Please.
Uh, I'm not sorry. No, that sounds bad.
Just...
Mm,
I don't know the answer to that.
I don't apologize. I'm
That's
really
a
bad at
good
this.
start.
Ugh. I I invited Bluey over to stop by in a bit if you want to stay. Might make something for you
It's
guys to
weird.
drink or
Blue
something.
just like was sitting there the entire time and just completely reactionless, like just complete dead stare
I
into the
don't
arena. It was really
blame
weird.
her.
Just like no, that's just the entire time. Like nothing. Like I don't even know. Like
I think it's best you don't question it.
yeah, I think that's something best left untold. And then I gave her my communicator and
Uh-huh.
blank stare. Didn't even go to pick it up. It just fell on the floor.
Again, I don't think we should question it.
That's a good idea.
Here, I made tea.
Ooh, what flavor?
Huh?
What flavor?
Taste it.
Tastes like leaves.
Yeah,
Did you put leaves in this tea?
that's what you usually do.
Damn.
Did you not know that?
I don't really drink a whole lot of tea.
Yeah, you put tea leaves in
I don't
the
have a
tea.
kettle.
That's too bad.
I also don't have a stove. I live in a little shack
What?
in the woods.
That's cool, man.
I've always lived in a little shack in the woods. Well, except
Hello?
for when I lived at Obama's.
Sorry, I just saw like a red flashing light outside my window, and I don't know what that was. Anyone else see that? It was just
Mhm.
with. It felt like a sniper was just like on my head.
That's really scary. Oh, that just made me look at the weird picture over there.
Oh, the SpongeBob? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
been there.
SpongeBob.
No, like there was just like a red beam of light that just shot at my forehead. I'm sure that means nothing.
Hey, did they add guns yet? Have they done that yet?
What? What? What?
Or like infrared, like thermometers?
What do you mean? Did they add guns yet?
Well,
Who's they?
I don't know. Whoever, I don't know.
Valentine?
Maybe.
I don't think she's gonna add guns, Cody.
Well, then what was the red dot?
I don't know. I saw it. Oh my god, it turned yellow. I just saw a yellow one.
Are you insane? Are you actually
No,
like
I
losing your
promise
mind?
I'm not. No, I saw a yellow light out my window. I don't
Is
know.
someone having like a rave party over there and like we're
I
getting
don't,
little glimpses of it?
I don't think there's any houses for a little while.
Um,
Uh, I don't know.
maybe they're trying to blind
It's
you.
weird.
I tried to blind Sim
Probably.
today, or Eleanor today. It didn't work. Though it
I'm
could have had
knocking on
some
the
effect.
door.
Oh, well,
Bluey's
I don't know
here.
why I was about to let you in. That's your job. This is your house.
What? Oh, well,
I
that's
can
kind
hear
of
you
rude,
guys.
Cody.
You want
Well,
me to
no,
just
no, no,
walk
no,
in?
no. It's just that like I'm not I'm a
Hey.
guest. I'm not the one who's supposed to be inviting people inside.
Hi, Bluey.
Hey, how
Hey.
you doing?
Okay. Better than when I messaged you, but
Yeah, I
Oh,
get
I'm
it.
getting so many beverages.
I made tea also.
Oh boy, yes.
Wait, what
I
if I
need
put
that.
them
Oh my God,
together?
please.
That doesn't
Oh,
sound like a very
chocolate
good
tea.
idea.
Hot
No,
chocolate
that's
Ew.
tea.
That's like double the caffeine. You're gonna feel so much
Try
energy in a
it.
minute.
Okay, okay. Here, just I couldn't
Is
put it
it?
in the same cup because there's not enough space in either cup to put the other in, so I'm just sipping out of
I
both
have
of
an
them.
empty cup. Do you want an empty cup?
This is working.
Here.
Oh, here, one second.
Are you?
It's not working.
Why is it not working? What do you mean?
Get this away from me.
Okay.
It's the attempt that matters. Would either of you like soup as well?
A third hot
Don't-
beverage for my
I mean,
menagerie.
it's more of a meal than a beverage. I
It-
mean,
Could be. People can drink it out of cups, so that means it could be a beverage.
I mean, I guess, but it's got chunks in it, like a bunch of chunks, and not ice chunks.
I know something else that has chunks.
What
in it.
about boba?
Oh my God. That's a good point. But those aren't chunks, those are round. Chunks
Well, sometimes
implies...
they're chunk
I don't like
shaped.
that word anymore.
Like sometimes they're like little squares, right?
But
Or
then you
like,
would drink out of like a
have-
square-shaped straw.
are we all squares?
Everything is squares.
Wow, I need a moment to think about this.
Don't look too much out that window. I
Yeah,
keep
you're gonna
getting
get
blinded by
blind.
colored lights.
Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights.
That's like that one song.
What song? I have no idea what you're talking about.
The week.
Not
the
sure what
week.
you're talking about.
The, oh wow.
You're right, it is the weekend right now. Yeah, it's Sunday.
No, don't say that when it's 8:54 on a Sunday.
Joke's on
Abel, you have to
I'm-
go to school
It's different
tomorrow.
time for me.
No, I
Oh my
don't.
gosh, you're right. You need to go to bed right now. It's
No,
past
I
your
don't.
bedtime.
I mean, I could.
You gotta go. Okay, goodbye. Oh yeah.
Don't
Let's
let
just
the
stand
bed
and
bugs bite.
watch.
Don't do that to me.
The bed buges.
I swear there were bed bugs. They were like crawling all over.
There's no
Well,
to
they
be
go away. They go
bugs.
away when you wake up. It's like Toy Story.
Yeah, that's how they work. Yeah, that's how bed bugs
Wait.
work. I know this.
Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
That's like you.
Okay.
Why do you have chicken
Okay.
toy?
I'm offended. I'll have you know that not all stuffed animals come to life. I want you to know that I am very unique and cool.
Have you watched Toy Story before?
I watched what yeah, I'm
What did you
from
think of
where
it?
I'm from, there's like it was pretty good.
You're from Toy Story?
You're
I'm
from
not
Toy
from
Story?
Where I'm from, they watched Toy Story.
I forgot I had a mushroom back here.
Why
A
do you
single
have that?
Hi,
The
Steven.
mushroom
Are you
powder.
growing a little fungal
No,
Shroom
his name's
powder.
complex?
That's Steven.
Steven Shroom.
Oh.
Whee!
All of my plants have names. I don't know if you knew that.
That's not a plant.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
a mushroom.
Yeah, technically a mushroom is closer to an animal than a plant. Please don't.
They're
Oh,
fungus.
so you'll hit
but all of
me.
my plants and my fungus
What's
have
this one's
names.
I can't believe you live with a fungus amongst you.
Bertha.
Okay, ow.
Were you naming Cody
What's
or
this
the
one
flower?
name?
Ross.
Okay.
I like that
what about this one?
Clarence.
Okay, what about the one on the top left over here?
Jacob.
Okay, top right.
Jacob's a good name.
Blair.
Oh, what about the one on the bottom?
Penny.
Jason.
That is the
No, I have
opposite
another
thing
one
to
named
say.
Penny.
Oh, where's
Oh,
that?
okay, never mind then.
I never knew this whole new section of your entire whole thing going on. Do all these
This
ones have
one.
names too? Oh wow, Penny.
All
the-
of my
Penny
I
potatoes.
told
my
you.
carrot. Oh, the potatoes. Those are not carrots.
But
Yeah, these
shut-
are
you-
pota-
those are not carrots.
carrots.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
these are.
carrots.
What about the carrot?
My water is freezing up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't go in it. It's probably really cold.
I didn't mean
Oh,
to
I
go in.
forgot. You don't really.
I'm having a
Get-
nice swim.
Cody likes the cold.
Oh, really? Cody, come here. I'll shake off on you.
I don't want that.
Come back. Come here.
No,
Come back.
no,
Come
no,
back.
no.
Oh no,
no,
I'm in the water. I
no.
need to shake off even more now. Come here, Cody.
No, actually, if I'm already in the water, everything will. Oh.
I'm cold.
Yeah, you can't get me in here. Oh. Well.
You're under. You're safe
I'm
under
a
this plant.
warm-blooded mammal. I
Mm.
can't go in the water.
Oh dear.
They call me the mammal.
You are the mammal. I think I'm a mammal. I don't know anymore.
Why do you have a leaf on your
Eef.
head?
Eve.
Eve.
That's
Cody in the
Steve.
pond. What will
That's
Cody
Steve.
do?
Wait, wasn't there already a Steve? Wait, no, there wasn't a
Steven.
Steve. Wait, what's this one?
Steven Shroom.
Yeah, it was Steven
Boris.
Shroom. So this is
That's
Steve.
Boris.
That's what are the, okay, what about this?
The Boris.
Is that all
That's,
Boris? Is it
No. Why would you assume that?
Well, you said Boris when I asked this
That's
one. too.
Stacy.
That's Stacy. Okay, what about this one?
Jennifer. Bob. Rick.
Is this what we're doing? We're just naming plants now?
No,
You
they
know-
have names.
Sure.
This one is oh.
That's a really interesting name.
No, shut up. This one's Craig.
Greg is a
I
good
knew it.
Not
guy.
Greg. Craig.
Greg is also a good name.
Do you name each grass in here? You just killed someone.
Yeah.
What was its name?
Barney.
Barney, no.
Dude, where are you? You're like speaking.
Would
from-
you like to
oh.
know?
I would actually.
It is I, Kibby in the sky. Hi, Cody.
Wanda.
Where? Who's Wanda?
Where's Wanda?
I don't know. Where is Wanda?
No, is she hiding on me again? Oh, you.
Is that
I
like the
don't
game that
know
you
if
play in the
plants can hide from
newspaper?
you.
Or the Where's Wanda?
No.
That's- that's not-
she's a
Is
bit of a
this
jokester. She likes to
Wanda?
hide from. No, that is not Wanda. You.
Is
you
this Wanda?
weirdo. No.
Is this Wanda?
Stop!
What is happening?
You just
Wanda
doomed a
likes
bunch
to-
of plants to eternal coldness.
Shut up, Cody.
Okay.
She likes
It is
to
very
hide
cold,
from
the
me.
plants
She's a
will
bit
cry.
of a trickster. Wanda. Where are you?
So,
I'm
if all
low-key
these
afraid.
plants are, why don't you keep wheat over here?
There's a bunch of hay right
Huh?
there.
Well, that's what I've been wondering, because, like,
I'm looking
wouldn't
for
that mean...
Wanda.
And, like, also, this is just, like, this lily's, like, all old and moldy, so does that mean you're just hanging one of their corpses above them for them all to see?
It's a warning.
Where's Wanda?
Pie. Oops, I broke pie.
There she is. Oh, you scallywag. You hid from me, didn't you? You thought you got away. You didn't get away.
Who is this mysterious Wanda?
This one.
Where's the line drawn?
Oh, an Azure Blue Wet.
What?
Well, see, do you count leaves? And if so, is it individual?
yes.
Trees.
So, like, each individual leaf...
Rodney and
If we're gonna name the leaves, I'm gonna go stand over here and think about
Crystal?
life.
and
How many names can you
Oh,
come up with on the spot?
I'm not coming up with them on the spot. They have names.
Happy Halloween. You didn't even open Kibby's
Yes, I did.
fucking... You didn't...
See?
It's okay.
Look.
I'm not It's okay.
I
I'm
have
not
a
offended.
hat.
Fable in the hat. Oh my god.
But this is not as big as my other hat.
I have seen your other hat. I know which one you're talking about.
I don't have it in my pocket right now. It's at my office.
Of course. All this candy is old as hell now.
So where does the reach of your plant names
Why do
begin
you want to
and end?
know?
Well, I'm just really curious. Is it only living plants? Or does it also apply for dead plants?
Tree and creature
But the dead plants are just
has a
living plants that
name.
are now dead.
So,
of course they would have
do the
names.
are the hay bales just like dried up friends?
I feel like we're going too far into this, and I think too hard about it. My head's
I
gonna
think
start
we're doing the
Courtney
I think...
and Stephanie and
Hey, what is this
Is this
keep...
what we in the biz
Jamie?
call the crash out, or
and Henrietta
Is this the same thing
and
where we kept on like assigning different foods to various
Grace
oh my god,
and
what if you're right? What if the world is food, but then the food is sentient? Oh god, simulation is so fucked
Georgette
This is too layered for me.
and
I feel like the simulation is too complex now.
Harry and
A wheat named Harry.
I don't know.
That's a really interesting name for a strand of straw.
Harry. You're a wheat Harry.
Man, Fable's really getting a good
Fable
look at this
is
wheat.
just so. Oh god. I think it stole her. I think she's got absorbed
If she's
by
still in there, we can save
Oh god,
her.
Fable,
We can save
Fable.
her. Oh, wait.
I think it raptured her. Oh no.
She's become wheat. That's why they all have names.
One with the wheat simulation.
It's where... Do you think that's what happens to proxies after they die?
They become the wheat. And the bread we eat. That's freaky to think about, actually.
My
Hello?
bread wheat.
My bread wheat. Wait, in all honesty though, how have you two been doing?
Oh, alright. I don't know. It's hard to... You were...
I was there, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you could have seen me.
Well, I definitely saw you. You were like standing there and you were kind of like expressionless. I gave you that
feeling of-
communicator bag and you just kind of
Oh,
looked
thank
at
you.
me. You didn't even like I kind of just like
I'm
handed
sorry,
it out
I
to
was-
you and you didn't pick it
I
up.
was hardcore disassociating. I'm so sorry.
Oh
that
no,
was
no,
it
no,
was
it's okay. You
rough.
were looking awfully like
Flat?
yeah. I didn't
feel-
want to
I'll
say
be so
it.
honest, I was feeling flat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
crazy.
was, man, that was crazy.
You know, I would have understood.
Cody,
Hmm?
I'll tell you a little something that you can't tell anyone.
Uh-huh.
I knew. Everything that just happened, I knew it was gonna happen.
Everything?
Well, no, not everything. I didn't know the outcome of the first 2 fights.
But you
But I knew who the
knew.
secret I knew about the secret duelists, and I knew Diva was gonna. She always planned to die, you know? She didn't plan to make it out of that, she just wanted to take him with her. I knew. What do you make of that?
I guess I can't really get mad at you.
Hmm.
Are
I
you
felt
gonna tell
awful.
Fable?
I don't know if I should. She's been through a lot today, but I want to be honest with her. We
The
watched our
longer you.
siblings die at the same time, and it was because they killed each other. So, well, honestly, Diva did most of the killing. Ooh. Anyhow, it's complicated, but I've been carrying that for a while, and, well, you're the only person I've told. I knew. I knew what was gonna happen.
Hmm, I don't know. I don't think any less of you, I guess. I don't know what you were going through having known that information. And quite frankly, I think I can sympathize with it a little, but also I think Fable should know. And I think that the longer you drag this out, because she will find out.
You're right. I'll
She'll,
tell her. I'll tell her. But should I tell her? I'll tell her when she gets out of the wheat. Um, she should know.
yeah,
She deserves to know, and God, I hate keeping things from her anyhow. I really do understand, and I don't know what's worse, to watch your sibling be killed suddenly or to know what's gonna happen and then do nothing about it. I mean,
no,
don't get me wrong, I tried. I tried everything I had to convince Diva not to do this. Because regardless of Bill, it's why did it have to be Diva? But this was always her plan. So I kept that for her sake, and I watched it happen for her sake. You didn't see me because I was in the back, but
yeah,
it was. Anyway, I'm
I don't
glad
blame
you two
you.
at least have me. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad you two at least have each other.
Yeah, all I can fight for now.
Yes. Do you like my hat?
Yeah, it's fitting.
It
Um,
is. I feel so cozy. Sorry, I'll take
I
off.
don't know if you heard about this. I would have, I mean, maybe Val told you, I don't know. But back
Mm.
when the stuff at the banquet was happening, I knew that Claritas would try to kill him, try to kill Bill. He never said anything about explosives or any of that,
Mm.
that it would be swift, and he offered for me to try and help, which I denied because, well, I don't want to assist in something like that.
Mm.
But I guess by not saying anything, I kind of assisted anyways.
I knew a little bit about that too.
Yeah.
Claritas, he invited me to the Sentinels, and I joined to hear him out. And, well, he told me about some stupid ass plan to assassinate Bill at the banquet, and I told him it was a terrible plan and dropped out immediately. I told my suspicions to quite a few people, Val included, actually. And, well, I just kind of assumed he wouldn't be stupid enough to go through with it. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, I gave him too much faith.
Mm. Cody, I don't think Claritas did the. I don't think he was the explosives person.
I don't think so either.
Mm.
That's what I tried to tell Fable, but obviously, I mean, I shouldn't have told her at that time, because, that was right after it happened.
Yeah,
But, yeah, kind of poured salt in the wound there. But,
it wasn't your fault, Cody.
no, it wasn't, but I can't say I don't feel a little guilty.
I
I
know how you
mean,
feel.
look at it. Like, I'm the only person that didn't at least get injured there because, of course, I'm not corporeal. And then I knew and could have prevented at least him being there. But that's my
None of us
own.
knew it was gonna happen, and you'll drive yourself mad if you keep reflecting on all the different things you could have done.
I
It
know. Hell, that's just
really,
what I tried to tell Fable.
yeah, I'll probably say the same, but oh, Cody, it wasn't your fault.
I know.
You did your best, and frankly, I'm glad that you didn't get hurt or die.
I just wish I knew who did do it. I wish I could make them pay,
Diva
but,
has suspicions.
well, I don't know if I want to hear them, honestly.
Nah, I won't bore you with them. I'm not even sure how I feel about them. But she's got points. Anyhow, whoever did it, we'll find out, and, well, they'll get what's coming to them.
I so badly want to be the person to do it.
Maybe you will be.
Yeah, I don't think I should be.
Why not?
Well, revenge is... it's scary.
It is. But are you calling this revenge or justice? I'm not even saying whoever this is, I want them dead. I want them to face what they've done. I
It's
want
hard.
them to make it right.
It's hard to draw that line between revenge and justice.
It can be difficult. The line is easily blurred.
I'm sure you've heard, but I've crossed that line before.
I've heard.
I'm
Yet here
surprised.
you are.
I guess the fact that I'm questioning it is enough to know that I'm not that person anymore.
Change. Change is often a good sign of things.
Yeah. Questioning is
I didn't
often
know
a
you.
sign of change.
Yeah, of course. I didn't know you in Zero, Cody. I know you a
Mm,
little bit now. What I see
yeah.
is good, you know?
I'm glad I'm able to make a good impression.
You are. You always have. At least with me.
I'm glad that the person I am today is a person that, well, at least most people don't look at what used to happen and think of that. Think of that person. I'm not that person.
Well,
Well,
that would be impossible for me either way. I only know you now.
yeah.
I'm glad to know you, though. Really.
Thank you.
Are you gonna be okay?
Um, I'll be fine. I
Right,
just
me too.
always wish I could do more.
Me too. I wish I could run faster. I wish I could carry more, but
I wish I
we're
could
only one at a
stick it to
time.
those
The
guys.
stars? Stick it to the stars, Cody. You can do it if you. I wish I could do that too. Maybe we'll find a way to. Things impossible. But just focus on the now. Focus on yourself. We'll get there.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. And
Uh,
don't let the regret, don't let the grief overwhelm you. It'll
I
get
know.
easier.
It's difficult.
I know. And
It's a
it's
part of
something I'm
living.
learning too. Yeah, living is weird.
Living is weird. That's the one thing I've learned up to this point.
Me too.
It's the one thing I can say for sure.
And that it
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah, it's not
I can
really
say for certainty.
often, not really often here that you find someone who's willing to just, I mean, I don't know. You're just really kind, I guess.
Thank you. It's it's not difficult.
No. Well,
No.
For some
I
people.
perhaps. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a few that I just can't bring myself to even smile at, but it's easy to be kind with you all. You're you're all good people. It's never been an issue for me.
And you can see that.
Hmm?
I'm glad you can see that.
Thank you. Even with one eye, I can see it.
And I know it's difficult sometimes. I mean, the last person I've seen have so much trust in anyone to be a good person is Fable.
Fable's good.
Yeah.
Fable's a Fable's a good kid.
I don't know how to
And
make her realize that she has just as much to learn as the rest of us.
well, she prides herself on being an adult now, and she prides herself, from what I've seen anyway, on everything she's carried. And it's a lot, even for one person to hold, even if she is an adult. She's. I wish she could learn too. I wish I knew what to say to her exactly. To tell her that it's not all on her, that she's not alone in this. Not anymore.
There has
It's
to
been
be
hard enough to
some
teach my sister that.
has to be some sort of combination of words I can string together that would make her understand.
We might need to ponder a thesaurus and dictionary for a bit. ChatGPT. Either way.
Trust me, AI is not going to be the thing that's going to make her understand.
No, no, of all things, no. Either way, there is there is a proper way to explain it, but I haven't found it yet. I don't know when I will, but I'll keep looking for her.
Yeah,
She really she really is a good kid, and I wish I could do more for her.
but we all.
Mm. Wonder where Eleanor is, by the way.
Mm,
I wonder if she needs any treatment. She hasn't come by the clinic.
call me spiteful, but I just honestly cannot bring myself to care.
No, that's not spiteful. That's kind of a reasonable reaction given all that she's done.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised she even has a second chance. It's baffling to me. Val is the one who gave her the second chance, and she thought it'd be a punishment, but Eleanor is seemingly thriving in this environment.
I mean, she did get her head cut off today. I wouldn't exactly call that thriving. I think
Serves her
actually
right.
today was a good example of what Val might have wanted.
Yeah,
Punishment.
it's about time she got it.
Mm. You know, I was considering challenging her to a duel, but then some stuff went down and suddenly I can't move that well.
Yeah,
One day.
you and half of the proxies from Zero.
Oh, I guarantee.
Trust me, I
I
would have.
actually
I
I
would have.
yelled at her once. Really? I mean, it was via text, and I was running off the high of adrenaline because it was exactly after what happened to me, but I let her have it. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. What was I saying?
um, you wanted to yell at her.
Yes, I did want to yell at her, and I did. I, you know, I had a kid once, and
I didn't.
she was a. Oh, you didn't? Oh, well,
No.
yeah. I was a stuffed animal before, and I had a girl, Lily.
Yeah.
She was a good kid, and I watched her grow up. It wasn't good, Cody. The things she went through at home and after. She. I came to life, and she was never there, and I spent my life looking for her. I spent that month in exile looking for her because I thought she might be here, and I was told she wasn't. After I died, I found out she was there, so, you know. not alive anymore. Either way, I watched her. I know what kids deserve. I know what good kids deserve. Good parents. They deserve someone to love them no matter what. It's not something that a child earns, it's just given, no matter what.
Yeah.
Eleanor didn't do that to Fable. And I was really, really angry when I found that out because Fable is amazing and anyone would be lucky to have Fable as a daughter. So I went off on Eleanor and she didn't give a shit, which honestly made me feel a bit better because that just makes me feel less bad about hating her. Still, no matter what, I would have, for you all at Zero, given anything for her to be a better person.
Mm.
She lucked out. She got a good kid. So,
It's funny.
Hmm.
Back in Zero, we were trying to devise a plan to kill her.
Oh yeah?
Nothing came of it. I guess matter of circumstances, the corruption was growing worse, and we had bigger fish to fry. But, which is, and she was kind of staying on the sidelines anyways, so it wouldn't have solved anything. But yeah, we were going to kill her. It was going to be Val because she was a manager at the time, so she, if anyone, would have the means to do so. But yeah, I don't know.
You'll have to let me in on those plans sometime.
It's long gone now. That was when she was still a manager still, and it's probably much easier to do it now.
Well,
And Val has
I'd like
proven
to
that
talk
to
to
us.
her. Yeah, clearly. I'd like to talk to her face to face sometime. Not as a duel, just kind of want to pick her brain, I guess.
I'm gonna limit my interactions with her as much as I possibly can.
Oh, I don't fault you. You go ahead with that.
It just
I
makes me
guess I
so
have
mad.
less.
It's just
Oh yeah, that.
she hasn't even
What
done
did? What
anything
was
to
it that Val
me.
called her? Val called her the powdered donut police. She was sitting in the. She think she was sitting in the Subaru, and she was like, "The powdered donut police."
Yeah,
That was really.
it's not even much of anything she's done to me. She has, for all intents and purposes, never even interacted with me. But I mean, other than the times that I guess I've talked to her, but still, she's done nothing but torment everyone I ever cared about.
That's enough. That will always be enough, Cody. For those around you to get hurt, it'll. That's enough to hate someone. That's enough to want them to be punished. I. Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah,
Why do you think I. Part of the reason I'm so angry at whoever did the banquet thing, I didn't lose a life. Both my siblings did. And my brother got put on the run because of it. And so many other people I cared about died.
yeah. I don't know
Sometimes
who
it's
could
not
do
enough to
such a
hurt
thing.
someone. I don't know either.
I honestly
Someone
think it's
pure
something to do with the
evil.
parallax. That's
Maybe
the
it was the
only,
parallax.
and that's the only kind of person that I can think would justify something like that.
Hmm.
I don't know how
The
they
t-
do it. They're not here yet, of course, but
they have workers here.
they have people here. But even
Hmm.
people have morals. Even people have reasons not to do that.
Yeah, like Mist wouldn't have done this. To my knowledge.
No.
No. I have to pay a visit to Mist as well. I heard what she almost did.
Uh-huh. I saw it firsthand.
That's good. I'm
I had
glad you
to
came and got her.
pull Fable out of there. I didn't even know this person existed until I wondered where Fable was, and I came over here, and well, Melahai was also here to apologize to her. Um, and we saw the letter in the mailbox.
Mm.
Guess that means we should start rummaging through people's mail more often.
Ooh, good idea. Good thing we don't have policemen here, you know?
Yeah, honestly.
Mist actually told me. Like, we're on friendly terms. She lives in my old house, and she told me. Didn't say the specifics, just that she was talking to Fable and wished to, quote unquote, take some of the weight off her shoulders. She told me she wanted to speak to her in the first place. I actually went to Fable and said not to do that, but whatever. I'm glad you and Mel were there.
Is never the way to go about it.
No,
Isn't... I don't know. I know
I
it's hard
considered
for
it
you
too.
to... I know it's hard for you to understand. I know you're not from Zero, and...
I
But...
try.
And that's good. I just
Mm.
don't understand how anyone could be friends with someone who works with those people. I know it's selfish for me to say, but
I get it.
because yeah, as much as we don't want to believe it, we want to make these people who work for them as hard to relate to as possible because we don't want to see ourselves in them. But that's the thing, is that they are just people,
Yeah.
much as we are, and they're just making mistakes just like we do.
Yeah. Mist gives me weird vibes, but from the moment I've met her, she has been kind, and I know what true kindness looks like. But that doesn't mean I trust her. I will be speaking to her eventually.
Yeah.
Mm.
It also brings the idea that only a person could be convinced to do this. Otherwise, it would just be command and reaction. But
Mm.
what strings did the Parallax have to pull to make someone believe that removing her memory of all that is the best way to go?
Well, look at it from this perspective. Why is she so passionate about removing memories if she'd never had gone through it herself?
Did she
That's
know?
my theory. That's my theory, anyway. I don't think Mist was always like this.
And how would she know if she had her memories removed if
Mm.
she didn't remember?
Perhaps it's something similar to what she believes her patients go through. She knows that there was once a weight and now it's gone. Maybe she's happy about that, but frankly, I would never be satisfied knowing that something was missing there.
Me neither. Fable wanted to
Well,
forget
I'm
the
gonna.
night. Oh, what?
What night?
She wanted to forget the night that I killed her brother. And I would not blame her for that, but she's the only... Her... What she said that night didn't stick with me immediately, but if she hadn't said it, I would have probably repeated what I did. I probably would have made the same mistakes. And if she forgot that, then who's gonna stop me if I make it, if I do something like that again?
Exactly. Memories are important. They're not something you should let go of because you guys are always so passionate about history, you zeros, and it makes sense to me. You don't want it to repeat itself, but without your memories, it always will. And in any case, that's your life, man. You can't just let go of that. I know it's bad and it's good and it's everything in between. It's something you live with, no matter how horrible.
Live with it or die
That
trying.
that is being a human.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for Fable to come back in her home if that's alright.
Yeah.
Hopefully she won't mind. I'll put in some soup or something. Out of character, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you soon, Cody.
All right.
I should close it. I'll leave it open. It's fine. No, I'll close it. I don't want a zombie to get in.